Yo guys, what is good and what's going on, Sixers Nation? Your boy BLSG back at it again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and in terms of the playoffs as well. That's right, ladies and gents, we are back for another playoff game here tonight. Once again, matching up with the Brooklyn Nets yet again at home at the Wells Fargo Center, looking to take a commanding 2-0 series lead before going on the road for 2 games into Brooklyn in the Barclays Center, where we will match up with the Nets at their place for the next 2 games in games 3 and 4. But we look to find a way to get the win here before taking the 2-game road trip to Brooklyn in the Barclays Center, matching up with the Brooklyn Nets there, seeing if we can hang on to the series lead and not allow the series to be tied going into Brooklyn for the next 2 games this week especially. But overall, we're going to see what we can do, and overall, let's see what we can do here to go ahead and find a way to get the win. Appreciate everybody already coming through, man. We already got 6 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. If y'all not done so, hit the like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Never share the streams, we can bring more viewers up in the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business. Music producer! That music's great! Let's go and cut the beat! Alright, thank you. Now let's get to the chat before we get started. And then we do have some NBA news to get into, not related to the Sixers, obviously. SG Sports Talk being the first one in here. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Said, just wanted to say what's up. Appreciate you for coming through, SG Sports Talk. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. Also, wanted to say go Brooklyn, be Philadelphia. I know the hype and the energy and everything. I know. I've been through this 82 games of the year, if not that, a little less. But I overall have experienced that for way too long that doesn't work on me anymore. So the Nets will stomp over Philadelphia. Yeah, right. After that massacre that we saw on, was it Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. After that massacre we saw on Saturday, you really think that the Nets are going to stomp on Philly? Well, Mikal Bridges better have a good supporting cast around him tonight to give Brooklyn a chance, because last time we matched up with this team back on Saturday, I didn't see a supporting cast around Mikal Bridges similar to what I saw, unlike what I saw for the Sixers around this guy right here. I did see a supporting cast around this guy, and I included this guy right here, the beard, and I included this guy right here as 2 of the players that did help him out to be the real supporting cast for this game. So if Mikal Bridges is not getting that supporting cast tonight, then you can't even say anything about Let's Go Nets or anything positive about the Nets side. As we also have Bleacher in here. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Said, let's go Sixers. You already know what it is. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. As you Sports like saying, let's go Nets. Here we go with the Nets hype. Here we go. It's not happening. It's not happening tonight. We're taking a 2-0 series lead, and we're going back to Brooklyn, where we hope to create a gentleman's sweep. Brooklyn's getting one on their home floor. They're getting a win on their home floor, and apart from that, they're not doing anything. So, yo, let's go. You already know what it is. Bleacher. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. So let's go Sixers. You already know what it is, MC. Hit the like button if you have not done so, MC. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream as well. Looks so serious tonight. I'm trying to be focused, dialed in for this game, and also got a little word of advice from one of the people up in here, not putting out any names or anything like that, in saying that I should not be using the word quote-unquote man for when I put these out. Apparently, they want to make me look like I'm going to be on ESPN or TNT or on like a professional sports broadcast or something like that. Like, it's not rocket science, all right? What makes you think I'm going to get onto ESPN, TNT, NBC Sports Philadelphia, First Take, any podcast that you can name. What makes you think that I'm going to make it on there with Stephen A. Smith or any of these ESPN people, the TNT people, the NBC Sports Philly people? It's not happening. We only do things on here. But I'm focused on this game overall. Love that customized jersey with your name BLSG instead of Embiid. It's not Embiid over here. It's not Embiid over here, SC Sports Talk. It was originally Seth Curry. But since he's a Brooklyn Net, and since he doesn't play for the Sixers anymore, had to customize it a little bit, make my own jersey. But here we are. Bruce Harper, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Said, just want to say what's up. Appreciate you coming through, Bruce Harper. Hit the like button if you haven't done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the stream as well. Want to say, let's go. Let's get it on, man. Let's go. Said Nets hype. Yeah, I see the Nets hype, man. I see it. I see it. I see the hype coming in. Just to see the Nets lose another game. I mean, the fact that we swept them in the season series is really just going to show that they're not a team that's ready to contend against a team like the Sixers. Know what I'm saying? They're not a team that's set to compete, even though they made it this far. And he said, what up to Bruce? I feel the Sixers will dominate the Nets. I'm hoping so. That way we see more rest coming from Joel Embiid, James Harden, and we have him healthy for Game 3, ready to go on, I do believe it's Wednesday against Brooklyn when we're on the road. So, yeah, I see the Nets hype, man. I see it. Again, Sixers all the way tonight. We'll see. Guys, you're awesome. Appreciate that, Bleacher. Lucas Kraken, my guy, I have not seen you in quite a while. What's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream as well. You're better than any of those cruises. You have more talent and skill and knowledge. Appreciate that, man. Said I'm hyped. Yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. Let's go, the Beard. We'll see what happens. That's why you should be on ESPN and all other sports channels. Well, guess what? It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. And especially for my age right now, I'm too young for it to even be possible at this point. Let's go Seth Curry. Absolutely not. Rocks Bruce, IMC. Seth Curry's going to drop 60. He better be a part of the supporting cast for. He better be a supporting cast to Mikal Bridges. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to open a can of whoop hay on the Nets tonight. We'll see. Cut Brooklyn in 7. That's not happening either. Let's go Sixers. I hope so, Bruce. Let's go. See, I have become a Beard fan. Let's see, you have converted me, at least for now. Facts. For you, call a better game than all these other guys. Facts. As the starting lineups have come in for both teams, for the Brooklyn Nets is Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Nicholas Claxton. For the Philadelphia 76ers are the same per usual. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, and Joel Embiid. Same starting lineup coming in from the Wells Fargo Center, so let's get it. I'm so getting to be a Beard fan. He very kick A always with us. Call better game more and more. All right, we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens tonight. We're going to see what happens tonight. Got to move the ball and get back on defense. So let's see what happens. As what to watch according to the crew on the NBC Sports Philadelphia broadcast. But come on, let's go. Got the Nets winning this series 4-3-7. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Which that is facts. Yeah, let's get the game started, man. Let's get this game started. It's just so hard not to say the word man, though. That's why I say it. It's going to be a common habit, and you know what? It's going to be a habit that I'm not getting out of, and I don't need any feedback on that until further notice. But the game's about to get underway. Claxton and Embiid in the tip. Embiid wins the tip, and here we go from the Wells Fargo Center in Game 2. Here's James Harden with the ball. Harden going to lob it up to Embiid to start. Embiid faking the pass over to Maxey. Embiid getting double teamed. Embiid dealing with the double team. Getting it over to Maxey. Maxey kicking it out to Embiid. Embiid at the top of the key. Embiid dancing. Embiid the step back three. And that's going to be just barely off the front rim. And picked up by Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges going to drive. Going to put it up for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Claxton. That's going to be denied by Embiid. And Harden's going to pick up the rebound and get it to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Bridges, gets it over to Harris for two, and it's good. Plus the foul to start the game. Let's go, Tobias. Let's go, Tobias. Way to start things off with an and one opportunity. Spencer Dinwiddie going to be the one called for the foul. Three-point play is completed by Tobias Harris. So a 3-0 start for your Philadelphia 76ers at home to begin Game 2. Spencer Dinwiddie bringing it down the floor. Guarded by Maxey. Dinwiddie dancing with it. Standing at the logo. Dinwiddie. Serving to Mikal Bridges. Bridges going to get it over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie putting it up for two. No good. And it's going to be Embiid with the rebound and will pass it over to Harden. Harden will bring it down the floor. Harden going to be guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie. Harden going to dance. Harden looking for his options. Coming around the screen. Harden at the top of the key. Harden guarded by Claxton. Harden gets it to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Embiid in the paint. Kicking out to Harris. Harris, the three in the corner. Short. Going to be rebounded by Dorian Finney-Smith for the Brooklyn Nets. We'll get it to Cam Johnson over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie at the top of the key. Guarded by Embiid. Dinwiddie. Getting it to Finney-Smith, back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to drive, going to lob it up for two, not even close. But apparently a foul is going to be called on the Sixers. They attempted an alley-oop on the play, but this will be a foul on Tobias Harris. Here's Claxton with the ball, gets over to Dinwiddie, over to Cam Johnson, taking a three from the wing, and it's good for Cam Johnson to get things started for the Brooklyn Nets. Come on, man. We need that defense. We need the defense. Maxey with the ball. He's just going to lob it up, but it's going to be a foul called on Nicholas Claxton. Maxey inbounds the pass into Harden. Harden, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Harden coming around the screen. Harden going to dance at the wing. Harden, still guarded by Claxton. Harden, still dancing. Harden going to drive. Harden going to put it up for two, and it's good for James Harden. A healthy James Harden is a great James Harden. We're going to see it tonight. As long as Harden takes a smaller amount of shots from the field and is able to knock down a step-back threes, he should be just fine. Finney-Smith with the ball gets back over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Maxey. Dinwiddie backing in the paint, putting it up for two. No good. Denied by the Sixers. Harris gets the rebound, launches it out to Harden. Harden going to stand at the top of the key, waiting for his teammates to get down the floor. Coming around the screen. Harden, guarded by Claxton, gets it to Embiid. Embiid receiving the double team out to the corner. Tucker for three. Way off target, off to the right. And it's going to be rebounded by the Brooklyn Nets. Claxton with the ball gets over to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson going to drive, going to put it up for two, and it's good. Come on. Where's our defense? Oh, the touchdown pass to Tobias Harris. Desperation time for the Sixers. They're getting desperate with these plays. Bridges with the ball, going to shoot a three-pointer short, and then Embiid is going to get the rebound. He'll get it out there to James Harden. Harden will drive, lose the ball. Harden wants a foul call, is not going to get it. Bridges with the ball. Bridges going to get it over to Finney-Smith in the corner for three, and it's good for Dorian Finney-Smith. That's the first time the Brooklyn Nets have led in the series by far. B going to back in now to Claxton, and Embiid lost the ball. Finney-Smith picks it up, gets it to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson going to drive, put it up for 2, and it's good. Come on, Doc Rivers, take a timeout, dude. Come on. Tobias Harris with the ball. Harris going to go to his right. Harris going to kick it out to James Harden. And then beating Cam Johnson got tied up, and it's going to be on Cam Johnson. Imam passes in Embiid from Maxey. Gets it over to Harris. Harris putting it up for 2. No good. Harris going to get the rebound. Put it up for 2 again. That's no good. The hustle from Tucker is not going to result in a positive way for the Sixers. The Nets are picking up the rebound. Johnson with the layup is blocked by Embiid. Denied. Gets it to Harden to Maxey. Maxey will drive. Put it up for 2 to the cup. No good. Going to be picked up by the Nets again. Dinwiddie. Going to get it to Bridges. Bridges is going to go step back 2, and it's good. Can Doc Rivers please call a timeout? Because we need something right now. 7-0 run for the Nets in the last minute 15. Come on, let's go. Harden with the ball. Harden guarded by Bridges. Harden taking a deep 3. And that was short as soon as I saw him shoot it. And it was deep, too. Rebounded by the Nets. Finney-Smith with the ball. Gets it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, the 3 ball, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Embiid taking it himself, and it's good. Isn't going to turn the ball over that time, and it's a good thing he doesn't. He's going to be needed in this series after only putting up 26 points in his performance in Game 1. Dinwiddie, the 3 from the wing, is good again. Can Doc Rivers call a timeout? Harden with the ball. Going to drive, going to kick. Tucker in the corner for 3. Come on, we need playoff PJ. Where's playoff PJ at? We're 0-5 from 3 right now. Cam Johnson, the 3 from the wing. No good, and Harden choked it, but he did get fouled by Cameron Johnson. This should be a timeout call by Doc Rivers. And if it is very much needed. Rough start for the Sixers. Got to pick it up sooner rather than later. Well, you never really even see the dance squad, so. Curly hair, blonde to the left. Again, they don't show the dance team when you're just watching the game from your TV. When you're actually watching the game, they obviously do show the dance team because you're obviously at the game, and they'll show everything that they need to show. So again, they won't show the dance team. I feel it makes you more human than those terrible announcers on TV. I like the way you call it. Most of all fun. I appreciate that, Bruce Harper. Beard assists are awesome. Facts. Well said, Senor Harper. Apparently couldn't have spelled it out the Spanish way, but again, it is what it is. I predict the Nets will never hold the lead tonight, not even for one possession. Well, the Nets have the lead right now, Bruce Harper, so kind of a rough start. Ruxy needs to get promoted to commentator with the Sixers. Well, I'm not traveling to Philly every single day to get up in the Wells Fargo Center or in the Lincoln Financial Field or in Citizens Bank Park or anywhere like that to commentate one of these games. It's just not going to happen. Bruce Harper said, the beard. Come on, Sixers. My prediction was wrong, but we will win. I hope so. I want us winning Game 2 going over Brooklyn. MC, that's facts. But yeah, guys, we need to pick things up. Doc Rivers calling the timeout when it matters most. I mean, this could have been a much worse start by any means. But, I mean, overall, hasn't been as great as we hoped. I mean, we have Tobias Harris as our leading scorer right now, and it should be Joel Embiid if Embiid would stop turning the ball over, which I know he's only turned it over once, but still. He's got to pick it up in terms of the points, because that's our MVP right there. That is our MVP right there in Joel Embiid. So he has to pick it up. Has to be the number one scorer on the team. Oakland is a mess up. Well, I mean, it was time for him to take a timeout. That's what I was begging for the entire time when I saw the Nets going on that huge run. I was like, can Doc Rivers please take a timeout? And he finally did right there. So the Sixers better start capitalizing on that. Glenn Rivers, please coach a good game tonight. I hope so. But again, it also comes down to the players, seeing how they will perform as well. Trying to see what we can do. Let's make something change right here. Let's flip the script here. I know Jacque Vaughn. Yes, it's actually Jacque Vaughn, not Jackie Vaughn, as I've pronounced his name in the past. But as you see Jacque Vaughn on the screen, he's pretty happy the way his team has played so far in the first quarter, but the Sixers look to change it around. As the inbound passes was in from Maxey to Harden. Harden takes the ball down the floor, gets it to Embiid. Embiid going to drive, going to back in, get out to Harden, over to Maxey, over to Tucker. Tucker back to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Bridges. Maxey putting it up for two. It's good for Tyrese Maxey, and that's what we need. Attaboy Tyrese, let's go. Regards Bridges with the ball, gets it over to Spencer Dinwiddie, over to Cam Johnson, over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges going to drive, put it up for two. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called on the Sixers again. It's going to be Mikal Bridges going to the line for two as well. Defensive 3-second violation on Tobias Harris is what they called. I think. But they did say it's on Tobias Harris. But if it was a defensive 3-second violation free throw, then it should just be Mikal Bridges at the line with nobody surrounding him. So the first one of the line is good for Mikal Bridges. Anthony Melton will check in for the Sixers, and so will Jalen McDaniels. So Tobias Harris will head to the bench, and I do believe that James Harden will as well. I think. Second one on the line for Mikal Bridges is good. All right, so unless we're going with the 3-guard formation, it's looking like Maxey and Melton are the guards. Which we are going with Maxey and Melton. As Maxey's going to drive, Maxey's going to put it up for two off the backboard. Is good for Tyrese. All right, let's go. It's just the first quarter, SC Sports Talk. Got a lot of game left. Bridges gets it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back out to Bridges. Bridges at the top of the key for three. No good. And Embiid's going to get the rebound and snatch it away from Claxton. Embiid going to take the ball. Embiid going to drive. Embiid going to pump fake. Embiid kicking it out to Maxey. Maxey, the three from the corner is good. Tyrese Maxey stepping up in a big way. And Finney-Smith going to get locked up by Embiid. Finney-Smith going to kick it out to Bridges. Bridges going to flip it back and inbounds to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith over to Dinwiddie, over to Cam Johnson for two. And they're going to call a foul on P.J. Tucker. But it's going to be on the floor, I think. I don't think they're going to count this as an and-one opportunity for Cam Johnson. Yeah, I think they called it on the floor. I don't think they called it as a shooting foul. But the alley-oop, though, to Claxton is denied. And Embiid's going to pick up the rebound. Embiid to Melton to McDaniels in the corner for three. Way off target. As soon as I saw him release, I knew it was offense. Going to be rebounded by the Brooklyn Nets. And we see Seth Curry in the game for the first time. Curry going to get it to Cam Johnson, back to Curry. Curry going to drive, put it up for two, no good. And Embiid gets the rebound. Embiid's trying to say, Claxton, get off me. Embiid kicking it out. Melton, the three ball. Good. D'Anthony Melton. All right, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Up by two. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Melton, gets it over to Claxton. Claxton losing the ball, and McDaniels will pick it up. McDaniels bringing it down the other end. McDaniels going to drive, put it up for two. No good. But Embiid with the putback will clean up the mess. Timeout, Brooklyn Nets. Let's go. There we go, Joel. There we go, Joel. Way to clean things up. Let's go. Great execution. Everything was great about that. Everything was just great about that right there from the Sixers. I like it a lot. This is looking like it's going to be a close game so far, and it may stay that way, but all that matters in the postseason is that the Sixers are able to get the win. Not just this game, but any game every game going forward. Come on, let's go. I will say, though, the Sixers do need to pick it up from three-point range. Just 2 of 8 from three-point range so far in the first quarter. So the Sixers will need to pick it up from three-point range a little bit since they're starting out 2 of 8, while the Nets are starting out 3 of 7, shooting 42.9%. But overall, it's been a good game so far, and as long as we do this and manage to win the close one, I like our chances going forward for the remainder of these games, and I like our chances of winning this game too. But we have to pick things up from 3. We have to. Gotta pick things up from three-point range. Can't be shooting 25% the whole game. You can't do it. Now let's see what we can do the rest of this first quarter. Let's close out this first quarter in a strong way. 3:35 left to go. 10-0 scoring run for the Sixers in the last minute and 31 seconds. Here we go with Cam Johnson bringing the ball down the floor, guarded by Jalen McDaniels. Gets it over to Mikal Bridges. Gets it over to Cam Johnson. And this will be a foul called on Jalen McDaniels, and that'll be his first. In terms of shooting from the field, the Sixers started shooting 4 of 12, and ever since that point, they have been shooting 5 of 7. Cameron Johnson inbounding this to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal going on his right, gets it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Niang. Bridges at the top of the key. Bridges still dancing. Bridges kicking it out to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith going to drive, put it up for 2, and it's good for Dorian Finney-Smith. 2-point game, 21-19. 2:50 left to go. Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to drive, going to lay it up, and going to lay it in. Let's go, Tyrese. Let's go. And the touchdown pass down to Seth Curry as he kicks it out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges going to kick it out to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson still guarded by Maxey. Going to lose the ball, but Mikal Bridges will pick it up. Bridges going to drive. Bridges going to kick it out to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal going to drive. Going to put it up for two. No good. And Embiid's going to poke it out there to DeAnthony Melton. Melton going to lob it up to Jalen McDaniels, and that's denied by Mikal Bridges. Who lobs up to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal going to kick it out to Seth Curry in the corner. Curry going to kick it out to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson, the three ball is good. This Nets team will not go away. They want to bounce back in game 2. Let's not allow that. Cameron Johnson with 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field so far. So he's been the supporting cast to Mikal Bridges. As McDaniels gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to go step back 3 at the top of the key, short, and it's going to be Melton getting the rebound. Melton's going to pump fake and get it over to Embiid. Embiid going to get double teamed, and Embiid will finally be called for a foul. Well, Embiid will be fouled, though, is what I meant to say. And it's going to be on Mikal Bridges, it looks like. I meant to say that Embiid drew the foul and did draw some contact. Embiid to go to the line and shoot 2. Looking to increase the lead for the Sixers tonight. Come on, Embiid, let's go. First one on the line for Joel Embiid is good. Joel Embiid has shot really well this season for the Sixers overall. Deserves the MVP 100,000%, and I do not care what anybody says. Looks like James Harden's going to get back in the game as well for the Sixers. I thought I did see someone else that was getting ready to check in. Second one on the line for Embiid is good as well to give the Sixers a 3-point, 25-22 lead. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie going to get it over to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith going to get it over to Seth Curry. Curry going to kick it out to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith to Royce O'Neal. Back to Finney-Smith for 3, and it's good again. This Nets team will not go away in the first quarter. Harden with the ball. Harden guarded by Joe Harris. Harden going to just flip it out of bounds, and I don't even know what was going on right there in James Harden's mind. Come on, James. We need you. We need you, James. Let's go. And Embiid will take a seat for a little bit, so Paul Reed should be in this game by now. And indeed he is. As Dinwiddie gets it over to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith gets it to Seth Curry. Curry gets over to Joe Harris, back to Seth Curry. Curry guarded by James Harden. Curry on the fake step back gets it to Joe Harris. Joe Harris back to Curry. Curry taking the 3-point shot. No good. Going to be rebounded. It's not going to be rebounded by anybody, but they're going to call it out of bounds off of Brooklyn, so it will be Sixers ball. With about 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's a tied 25-point game. Harden bringing it down the floor. Harden going to go around the screen. What do they call it? Carry on James Harden? Or it's going to be an illegal screen on the Sixers. It's going to be on Niang. Come on, Niang. You can't be doing that, dude. Don't be forcing yourself to do a screen, man. Come on. Come on, George. Don't be forcing yourself to do a screen like that. 5 turnovers in the first quarter. The Nets only have 1. Dinwiddie with the ball standing at the logo. Gets it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Niang. Bridges will kick it out to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal going to drive. O'Neal going to get blocked by Melton. Going to get it over to Harden. They can slow the offense down a little bit to end off the first quarter. Harden guarded by Royce O'Neal. Harden. Looking. Harden. Looking. Standing there. Harden trying to put the moves on. Harden needs to move. Harden. Thinking step back 3. Shooting it. Short. Rebounded by Seth Curry. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. In a really tight game. Obviously is a tight game. With the score being tied at 25 points apiece at the end of the first quarter. As we will head to the second quarter with this game tied with 25 points each. The Nets aren't going to mess around today, ladies and gentlemen. I will tell you that right now, to say the least. The Nets are not going to mess around today, to say the least. They're going to be little pests. They're going to be little pests today. They're going to be very annoying tonight before heading back to Brooklyn. They're going to be very annoying. It's going to be really hard to get past them. But we just have to take some of these players out of their game right now. Especially Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson has been actually the leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets right now. Surprisingly, it has not been Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is actually the third highest leading scorer for Brooklyn. It's Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then it's Mikal Bridges, and then Spencer Dinwiddie. Exactly, Bruce. That's our great three-point shooting team. Well, we'll just see how the rest of the game goes. Not about how you start a game, it's about how you finish a game. As of right now, we're starting off a little bit slow, but we're staying with this team. I'm still calling Sixers in 5. I'm still calling Sixers in 5. Give the Nets one game. It's going to be on their home floor. Going forward for the rest of this game and the rest of the series, the Nets are going to be like little pests to the Sixers. SC Sports Talk says, do you like to go swimming? Yeah, I do in the summertime when our pool is open. TV1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So Milwaukee might be in trouble. We'll see. I mean, it's just been one game for them in their series, but appreciate you for coming through, TP1. Hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream as well. So we will sweep the Nets. It'll be a gentleman's sweep. I'm giving them one game, and it's going to be on their home floor in Brooklyn. But the second quarter is about to get underway here between the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. See what adjustments Doc Rivers can make going into the second quarter. Thoughts on Giannis? Just prayers up to him and his injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I know he did have the MRI today, but prayers up for Giannis, man. I don't wish anyone being injured in the NBA overall, but see what happens. As Joe Harris has the ball to begin the second quarter, Harden trying to get the steal. They're going to give it to Brooklyn. Are you kidding me? That didn't go off of Joe Harris? No, come on, dude. Oh, kick ball. Kick ball, man. What are you talking about? BS already in this game. It's not a game unless there is some BS involved. And this will be a personal foul on James Harden. So, foul number 1 on James. Lovely. There you have some BS in the game. Got a foul on James Harden. Let's turn it around. Let's go. Curry inbounds it to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to be guarded by George Niang. Dinwiddie going to go to his right. Going to kick it out to Seth Curry. Curry, the pump fake. The 2-point jumper is good. Are you serious? Come on, Doc Rivers. What are the adjustments going into the second quarter, Doc? Melton with the ball gets it to Harden. Harden going to come inside. Harden going to get it to Reed. Reed under the basket is good. Thank you, Paul Reed, for answering. Thank you, Paul Reed. Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie going to drive. And is going to get blocked by Melton, but he's going to get his own rebound. Kick it out to Joe Harris at the top of the key for three. No good. It's going to be Claxton originally with the rebound. They're going to give it to the Sixers as apparently Claxton was the last one to touch the ball when it went out of bounds. Great player, man. He's a great player. Has definitely improved this season for sure. As Melton has the ball, gets it over to James Harden. Harden getting guarded by Royce O'Neal. Harden dancing. Harden going to drive. Harden putting it up for two. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Joe Harris. I think Harden might have wanted a foul call. The way the shot looked really rough as Dinwiddie loses the ball and Paul Reed picks it up. Gets it to McDaniels over to Harden. Harden staying at the top of the key. Coming inside. Harden going to deliver it to Reed and it's good. There we go, Reed. Great pass from James Harden, though. Royce O'Neal with the ball. O'Neal gets it over to Seth Curry. Curry going to go to his left. Curry, guarded by Reed. Curry dancing. Curry still looking. Curry, the mid-range jumper from almost the three-point line, actually at the three-point line, but not a three-pointer is good for Seth Curry. They're making this game interesting. I will tell you that to say the least. As Harden has the ball. Harden looking for something. Gets it over to McDaniels. McDaniels putting it up. Tried putting it up for two, but at a very late point in time, they're going to call a charge on Jalen McDaniels. Doc Rivers, can you get on your feet instead of sitting on the bench? You see what Jacque Vaughn's doing? Stand up, Doc. Stand up. You don't motivate your players enough when you sit on the bench the whole time. Stand on your feet. Here we go, Cameron Johnson with the ball. Cameron Johnson guarded by Paul Reed. Johnson gets it to Seth Curry. Curry going to go step back two on Paul Reed. It's no good. Tobias Harris is going to scoop up the rebound and throw the pass over to Melton over to Harden. Harden losing the ball. Where are you going with that, James? Joe Harris getting it to Seth Curry. Curry behind the back to Joe Harris. Over to Royce O'Neal. Staying in the corner, going to get it over to Dinwiddie, over to Joe Harris. Joe Harris going to kick it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, guarded by Harden. Dinwiddie going to kick it out. Cameron Johnson, the three ball. No good. Going to be rebounded by Tobias Harris. Let's go. Come on, guys. We need some points. Let's go. Why are we tied with the Nets right now? Melton spinning. Going to go with the hook shot for two. No good. Trying to fight for the rebound. The Sixers will get it. Harris, the jumper. Short again. Going to be picked up by Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to get it to Cameron Johnson. Man, third foul on Jalen McDaniels. Are you serious? Which says, come on, Sixers. Phil, you are the man. Prayers up for the freak. Facts. TP1, I hope so. Cowgirls, get your butt off the bench and stand up. That's what I'm saying, SC Sports Talk. That's what I'm saying. Cam Johnson with the ball, going to kick it out. I do believe this is Mikal Bridges. Bridges going to drive, kick it out to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson, the mid-range jumper is good. That didn't even look good from at first, but apparently he does make the shot. Why is he playing a factor in this game? Why is he the team's leading scorer right now? This guy averages like 13 points a game or something, if not that less than that. Harden dribbling with it like crazy, kicking out to Melton. The high-arcing triple is good. Thank you, D'Anthony Melton. Being a spark. It's about time. Dinwiddie going to get it to Bridges, over to Johnson for three again. It's good. What is this with Cameron Johnson? Why is this guy cooking against us tonight? Timeout again by Doc Rivers, because we cannot play a lick of defense. What did Cameron Johnson even average this season? Oh, he averaged 15. That makes sense. That makes sense on why he's scoring a little bit, but he's already at his season average right now, dude. At this point, he needs to be the leader and needs the supporting cast tonight. Tuck's a bum. Well, at times when he doesn't have the play set up and when the players are not executing them, at times he is a bum. But at the same time, I mean, he's like over 60 years old at this point, and I mean, he needs time to sit down. But at the same time, dude, stand up. You are a coach. You're supposed to motivate your players. You don't motivate them sitting on the bench. You motivate them by standing up. This is not rocket science. You motivate the players by standing up. You don't motivate them sitting down. And you especially cannot motivate them with your hands behind your head like this. Like what? And being like, what is going on? Why is my team not executing right now? Because you're not hyping them up and giving them the energy that they need. And they're not executing either. I know I had a voice crack right there, but it is what it is. I know, right? When SC Sports Talk, when he does this, it's like he thinks he's on vacation. He's on vacation when he's doing this. Like he's on the beach trying to get a suntan. This is what I'm saying. Doc Rivers just looks like this. Like he's on the beach trying to get a suntan. Like, dude, you're not on the beach. You are on a bench on the side of a basketball court. Stand up and motivate your players. Why do you think Jacque Vaughn does it? Why do you think Mike Budenholzer does it? Why do you think Joe Mazzulla does it? Why do you think all these coaches do it all the time and stand up to motivate their players and you're not? What don't we understand? Phil Glenn needs to get some coffee and get his head into the game so he can get his team engaged. He has to do something, and there better be a change made like now on Dog. You should motivate your players. That's what I'm saying, SC Sports Talk. It's what I'm saying. As of right now, what I'm seeing from Doc Rivers motivating his players right now is absolutely blasphemous. Like, you can't be sitting on the bench doing that. You have to be standing up. All right, let's pick this up. Let's pick it up a little bit. Let's go. Come on, guys. No more messing around. We better see James Harden start to light it up a little bit, too. James Harden, rather, is 1 of 4, 0 of 2 from 3. Again, we're not used to seeing James Harden take this many shots from inside the three-point line. So it's going to be hard for him to score some points, but we got to see what happens going through the rest of the way. And another charge. Another charge as soon as we're coming out of commercial break. Come on, James. Number 2 on James Harden. Are you serious? James, show some respect, dude. That's your second foul. 8th turnover the first half. Dinwiddie driving, kicking it out. Bridges, the 3. No good, and another foul. What is going on? This was not the Philadelphia 76ers basketball team that I saw on Saturday. This is not the team at all. Where is the Philadelphia 76ers basketball team that I saw on Saturday? Where is that team? Is that team dead? And is that team not going to get back into existence anymore? Because the first one line is good for Mikal Bridges. But where is that team from Saturday? Are they not going to resurrect from the dead or something? Like, what is it going to take? Keep sitting on the bench relaxing, then they might as well lose this game. He does it a lot for a lot of these games, SC Sports Talk. He does it a lot for so many games. Please, come on. Second one on the line for Mikal Bridges is good. Seriously, guys, come on. I want the line for Mikal Bridges is good as well. I should stop doing this. Exactly. But Maxey with the ball gets over to James Harden. Come on. Let's fix things up. Harden gets it to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Dinwiddie. Maxey going to his right. Maxey looking for his options. Trying to get it to Embiid. It gets back to Maxey. Maxey's going to spin. Maxey losing the ball. Come on. Shot clock violation? That's like turnover number 9. What is going on? Where is the Philadelphia 76ers team that I saw on Saturday? Somebody has to wake up. Dinwiddie with the ball gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, guarded by Harden. Bridges going to kick it out to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith going to spin, going to put it up for 2. Short. And B gets the rebound. Thank you. It's about time. Harden with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. Harden coming around the screen. Gets over to Embiid. Embiid out to Harris in the corner for 3. No good. Come on. Where are the shots, man? Where are the made shots at? Cameron Johnson, the 3. Good again. What is happening? Can we do something? Where is the defense? Where is something right now? Foul going to be called on Royce O'Neal. Give us a break. To begin the second quarter, we were off to a solid start. And now we're out here choking it halfway through the second quarter, only with 7 points. Unacceptable. Harden with the ball, going to get it to Maxey. Maxey going to kick it out to Harris. Harris backing into Cameron Johnson. Harris to Tucker. Tucker bullying his way for 2. Tucker, you're missing a layup. Royce O'Neal with the ball gets it over to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson going to his left. Another foul. Come on. Come on, guys. Don't make me give another halftime speech. Shouldn't be giving halftime speeches, man. I should not be giving halftime speeches. If I do, you know it's not good. Cameron Johnson, the 3-point shot, no good. Going to be rebounded by Daniel House. House going to see some playoff minutes here tonight. As he gets over to Maxey, over to Embiid, over to Harris. Harris backing in, guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie. Harris taking the jump shot. Thank you, Tobias. It's about time. Should have been doing that like 15 shots ago. Royce O'Neal with the ball gets over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to spin. Dinwiddie going to lose the ball and another foul. Why are our players getting in so much foul trouble? This is ridiculous right now. This is so ridiculous. I'm not sure how much more I can take this. Like, we have Tobias Harris out here with three fouls. We have Jalen McDaniels out here with 3 fouls. Doc Rivers checking the basketball out. What is Doc Rivers wanting to check the basketball out for? You see Jock Vaughn over here strategizing and writing on the clipboard. What does Doc Rivers think there's not enough air on this thing? Doc Rivers talking like crazy. We're going to take a time out here with the basketball situation. Doc Rivers having another long talk with his players. We better pick things up. And this move by having another basketball come into play better change this whole thing around. In the first half this year in this series rather, for James Harden, he was 13 of 21 in game 1. So far, he's like 3 of 12 in game 2. It's ridiculous. Mike Howard, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. So Doc Rivers is coaching the ball. He's telling the officials that there's something wrong with the ball. Appreciate you for coming through, Mike Howard. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. But both free throws were missed for Brooklyn. Sixers are only down by 6 still, which is honestly surprising based on how bad we played. And Embiid losing the ball again. But a jump ball. Thank you. Fighting against Dorian Finney-Smith for it. At least Embiid shows some hustle there. Where's the hustle the rest of the way? Oh, Dinwiddie stripped it. That's why. But Finney-Smith and Embiid tipping it up from the free throw line. 10 turnovers in the first half. Embiid winning the tip. House is going to be able to pick it up, get to Embiid. Embiid looking for his options at this point. Embiid going to get it out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to put it up for 2. 2 are off the backboard, but a foul called on Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith will be called for the foul here for Brooklyn. We just need something to go our way. First one of the line for Tyrese Maxey's missed at the line. Do you know what happens when you mess up and are down or not doing what you're supposed to do in the first half? I give a halftime speech. Do you want a halftime speech or no? Then start doing your stuff. I would curse right now, but I'm not going to do it. Second one of the line for Maxey is good. Thank you, Maxey, for at least going 1 of 2, but that doesn't help. Do what you're supposed to do, Sixers. Let's go. Show me the team that I saw on Saturday. Cameron Johnson with the ball, guarded by Embiid. Johnson going to kick it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, the 3 ball. No good. Way off target, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. He'll get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey around the screen. Maxey driving. Maxey at the baseline. Maxey getting it to Embiid. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for 2. No good again. Still only with 10 points. Bridges. Going to get it out there to Royce O'Neal, who's wide open for 3. There's no hustle whatsoever. Where is the hustle? Embiid to Melton for 3. No good. What is going on? Embiid trying to chase down Cameron Johnson, and that's not happening. Where is the team I saw on Saturday, Doc? Is that team dead now? Has that team not resurrected from that game on Saturday? Like, why is Cam Johnson out here balling out for the team and not Mikal Bridges? 20 points for Cameron Johnson in the first half. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. We barely have a player in double figures right now, and that's Tyrese Maxey with 10 points. Cameron Johnson has double that amount. It's actually not Mikal Bridges going off. It's actually Cameron Johnson. Like, we're letting Cameron Johnson do this to us. Gonna have to give a halftime speech, don't I? Gotta give a halftime speech. The Sixers just want me to give them a halftime speech, and then they'll come out here and do their job in the second half. Like, I want 4 good quarters of basketball. I don't want 2, I want 4. How hard is it for this team to understand? Life just isn't fair sometimes. Five of Mikal Bridges' 7 points have come from the free throw line. That is ridiculous. We have Cameron Johnson out here balling out, shooting threes, shooting shots from the field. Like, come on. This is ridiculous right now. This is ridiculous. This team just wants me to give them a halftime speech. This team just wants me to do it. Like, I want to see the team that I saw on Saturday. Where are they? Where is the team I saw on Saturday, Doc? Have you replaced them with some random clones or something that's shooting the ball inefficiently and allowing the Nets to let Cameron Johnson go off for 20 points in the first half? Like, come on. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Cameron Johnson's just been the story of the first half, not just for the Nets, but for out of everyone overall. He's only missed 4 shots. 66.7% from the field. Unacceptable. Shooting 8 of 12, 4 of 7 from 3. And that's all he's doing. He's just making shots. He's not getting rebounds. He's not getting assists. He's not playing defense in terms of steals and blocks. Like, he's out here just to shoot. That's all he is. He's out here to just shoot the ball. Come on, Sixers. Let's flip the script. Let's go. 3:42 left. We only have 10 points in the second quarter. Let's change it right here. Let's change things up. Harden with the ball, going to bring it down the floor. Harden going to be guarded by Mikal Bridges. Harden around the screen. Harden. Going to get it to Melton. Melton still looking. Finding James Harden. Harden guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie. Harden going to go step back 3 again. No good. Embiid gets the rebound, though, and Embiid's going to get blocked. Out of bounds. Embiid wanted a foul call. I think they're just going to call it out of bounds, though. Cameron Johnson's like, it's all ball. Here we go. Inbound passes in. Melton gets it to Embiid over to Maxey. Maxey, the layup is good. Thank you, Tyrese. It's about time. Need someone to step up, man. Let's go. O'Neal gets it over to Bridges, over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Maxey gets it over to Bridges. Bridges to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal out to Bridges, over to Dinwiddie, over to Finney-Smith in the corner for 3. No good, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. All right, let's go. Let's go. Embiid bringing it down the floor, kicking it out to Tucker, back to Embiid. Embiid kicking it out to Harden. Harden. Guarded by Finney-Smith. Harden going to drive. Harden going step back 2. Short again. James Harden's not used to taking this many shots from inside 3-point range. Cameron Johnson gets it over to Bridges, over to Royce O'Neal, over to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson losing the ball. Cam Johnson picking it up. Getting it out there to Bridges for three. No good, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. Embiid going to drive. Embiid putting it up for two with the circus shot. And Embiid's finally going to be fouled yet again. It's going to be on Mikal Bridges this time. It's going to be number 2 on Mikal Bridges as well. Just Joel Embiid's second trip to the free throw line tonight. And Harden's off to a rough start in this game. Embiid has 14 rebounds in the first half so far and doesn't even have double-digit points. This is ridiculous. First one on the line for Embiid is good. We need some help, man. Need some help in the final 2 minutes here. We need some help in the final 2 minutes. Let's see a little bit of a spark. I do not mean in the Brooklyn Nets' favor. Second one on the line for Embiid is good. Thank you, Joel. Here we go. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Seth Curry with the ball gets over to Royce O'Neal, over to Mikal Bridges, who shoots a 3 short. Cameron Johnson getting the rebound. The first time he's done something besides the points. Bridges driving, kicking it out. O'Neal, the 3. No good. Embiid's going to get the rebound over Bridges. He's going to get it over to James Harden. Harden losing it. And it's going to be out of bounds. They're saying off of DeAnthony Melton. Doc, if you want something, just challenge the play. Challenge it, Doc. Let's go. Oh, I did go off of Melton. I did see it, actually. They're trying to say that it went off of whoever fell. They're trying to say that it went off of their foot. As Curry gets it over to Bridges. Bridges fouls on Georges Niang. Are you serious? Lucas Holm, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming 3 minutes. You just finished practice. Well, you're coming into the stream right now into not a great start for the Sixers is what you're coming into. Yeah, it did go off of the knee of DeAnthony Melton, so Doc Rivers just got emotional just for the heck of it. Number 2 on Niang. Come on. Mikal Bridges is just shooting 1 of 6 from the field, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. And the Brooklyn Nets are still killing the Sixers in the first half. Why is Embiid having a talk with the official? What does he want now? Second one on the line for Mikal Bridges is good. 47-39, Brooklyn Nets with the lead. Harden with the ball. Harden. Just going to his left. Harden staying at the top of the key. Harden just looking for his options at this point. Guarded by Claxton. Gets it to Maxey. Shoots the 3 from the wing. Good for Maxey. Thank you, Tyrese. It's about time. Timeout called by Jacque Vaughn. Thank you, Tyrese. It's about time. Just like that, after 1 3-pointer, let's flip the script a little bit. I'm telling you, if they keep this up and if they keep shooting like this, they are listening to my speeches, and it's not even halftime. They are listening to my speeches. Why am I not on this coaching staff just to motivate this team? They listen to my motivations, and I'm not even in Philadelphia. I'm not worried at some point Embiid will put his foot down and Glenn will let him take over the game. I hope so. But it's going to take more than Embiid to win this game. It's going to take more than that. I need to see the entire Philadelphia 76ers team that I saw on Saturday is what I need to see. The second half, I better see it displayed. It's crazy how Joel Embiid has 15 rebounds and 8 points. And it's crazy in the first half that Joel Embiid almost has a double-double. Rough one, ladies and gentlemen. Under a minute left to go in the first half. See if the Sixers can continue their little spark here after the Maxey three. Cameron Johnson has the ball. That's been the hot hands. Gets it over to Seth Curry. Back over to Cameron Johnson. Wait, Cameron Johnson made that? Dude, who is this guy? Cameron Johnson. I thought he missed it for a second. As Harden passes over to Embiid, Embiid losing the ball again. Melton hustling for the ball, picking it up, but Melton will be fouled. Thank goodness. We need something going our way. Embiid's losing the ball so much. Embiid's losing the ball so much. He's got 3 turnovers. And Harden's got 5 of them. Maxey to do the inbound pass, inbounds it to Melton. Out there to Harden, taking the deep 3, no good again. Going to be rebounded by Bridges. Bridges going to drive. Bridges putting it up for 2 just for a desperation shot. No good, but he'll head the line and shoot 2 more. Number 2 on De'Anthony Melton, just like so. First one of the line for Mikal Bridges is no good. Just like that Kate Scott went ahead and jinxed Mikal Bridges. She was like, oh, Mikal Bridges, he's perfect at the line. And then just like that, Mikal Bridges misses the free throw. That's funny. Second one of the line for Mikal Bridges is missed. Mikal Bridges missing 2 straight free throws. Sixers fans want that in the second half, Mikal. Just saying. James Harden with the ball. Guarded by Mikal Bridges, gets it over to De'Anthony Melton. Melton faking the pass to Harden. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid being double teamed and triple teamed. Getting it to Melton, laying it up and laying it in. Thank you, D-Mill. Thank you. Royce O'Neal just going to haul it from half court. Almost made the shot. And that'll take us to halftime. Sixers with the struggling second quarter. But only down by 5 to the Brooklyn Nets. And then Embiid with his season low in the first half with just 8 points. But Sixers down by 5 right now to the Brooklyn Nets, 49-44. Struggling second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers as, ladies and gentlemen, we have approached halftime. Looks like it's going to kind of be a low-scoring game. Rough first half for the Sixers. It looked pretty solid after the first quarter, and then the second quarter, it really didn't look great at all. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're going to go over the first half stats, and then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break like we always do. Starting off on the Brooklyn Nets side, Cameron Johnson, for some reason, is leading the way for the Brooklyn Nets right now with 22 points and a rebound as well as a block. Mikal Bridges following it up with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Dorian Finney-Smith following it up with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, and 2 steals. Seth Curry off the bench putting up 4 points and 2 assists. Royce O'Neal putting up 3 points, a rebound, and an assist each as well as a steal. And then Spencer Dinwiddie putting up 3 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal to end off the first half stats for the Brooklyn Nets. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side. Tyrese Maxey leading the way for the Philadelphia 76ers with 15 points straight up. Joel Embiid following that up with 8 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal and a block each. And Tobias Harris follows that up with 7 points, 5 rebounds. I forgot to get D'Anthony Melton, but so far he has 8 points and 2 rebounds off the bench as well as 2 blocks. Tobias Harris in the starting line putting up 7 points and 5 rebounds. Paul Reed off the bench putting up 4 points straight up, and then James Harden rounding off the first half stats with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. 10 off the first half stats for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now into the team stats right now. The Philadelphia 76ers are actually shooting the ball 42.5% from the field to the Brooklyn Nets 39.5%. The Brooklyn Nets are shooting the ball 36.4% from three-point range to the Philadelphia 76ers 25%. The Philadelphia 76ers are shooting the ball 85.7% from the free throw line to the Brooklyn Nets 63.6%. The Philadelphia 76ers are out-rebounding the Brooklyn Nets 26-19, and same on the offensive side of the ball, 5-3. The Brooklyn Nets are out-assisting the Philadelphia 76ers 14-11. Brooklyn Nets have more steals than the Philadelphia 76ers, 5-3. Philadelphia 76ers with more blocks than the Brooklyn Nets at the end of the first half, 3-1. The Brooklyn Nets absolutely demolishing the Philadelphia 76ers in terms of the turnover battle. 11 turnovers for the Sixers, 3 for the Brooklyn Nets. Philadelphia 76ers with more points in the paint than the Brooklyn Nets, 24-12. And a total of 23 personal fouls called in that first half, 14 on the Philadelphia 76ers and 9 called on the Brooklyn Nets. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's how the first half stats come to an end. Before we take the halftime break, though, because apparently I have to do it, I'm giving a halftime speech because apparently the Sixers whoop-de-doo-dah apparently want me to do it ever since they're having a terrible first half. So let me go ahead and give my halftime speech. So what the Sixers need to do to step up and try to start winning this game. Embiid's got to get going, ladies and gentlemen. He has to get going quickly, and he has to get it going in pretty much every category except the rebounding. The rebounding, if he can continue to do that, that'd be great. But the scoring is what I'm looking for out of Joel Embiid. Maxey, keep doing your thing. You're doing great work for the team. I want to see that performance in the second half. You're the only one that's doing pretty much good for us right now. Tobias Harris had a solid start, got a little cold later on in the second quarter. So Tobias Harris needed picking it up. PJ Tucker, I need you picking it up from 3, man, especially in the corner. I need you picking it up from 3. I need you to stop missing layups. I need you to do your job. Stop missing the 3-pointers. Stop missing the simple layups. You're better than that. We need playoff PJ. This is not playoff PJ Tucker. This needs to turn into playoff PJ Tucker sometime soon. James Harden, stop taking so many shots from the field. I feel like it is your only choice right now. Shooting 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. It might not be your night. I know everyone has a bad game, but this is the wrong time to be doing this, James Harden. I need you to start shooting the ball much better. 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3 is not going to cut it at all. And the turnovers. You have 5 of our turnovers right now, James. You have 5 of our 12 turnovers right now. That's almost 50% of our turnovers. Stop being so careless with the ball. We need you, James Harden. We need you, and we need you bad. Georges Niang, we need you to wake up, and we need you to shoot the ball a little bit. Joe McDaniels, get out of foul trouble. Please. You have 3 fouls, and you're out here literally doing nothing for the team, not even being a team player and a team contributor. Step it up in the second half and stop fouling. Daniel House, you also got to shoot the ball a little bit. It's all good, though. I mean, not really too much I need to say about you because, I mean, you only have played 2 minutes. Paul Reed, 2 of 2 from the field right now, 4 points. I mean, don't really need to say too much about Paul Reed. Just keep shooting the ball efficiently, and hopefully you'll be a solid bench player by the end of this game. And then D'Anthony Melton, also doing a pretty solid job as long as he does his thing. And he's also like the other player that's going to be given some praise after the first half, in my opinion, because, I mean, he has shot the ball pretty well, but needs to keep doing that. But that is my halftime speech, man. Let's not turn the ball over. Let's shoot the ball better. And especially number 3, let's play some defense. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take the halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, after that halftime speech, I'll see you all back here for the second half. Alright, guys, I'm back. Ready to go for the second half. Let's hope we see an improvement from the Sixers. See if they can flip it around. Especially after the halftime speech I gave, because that better help, because it usually helps every time. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Second half. Let's forget about that first half. Throw that first half in the garbage. Let's get the second half started. But yeah, guys, we need to see something change. Something has to change in the second half. Start having Cam Johnson missing shots, first of all. Second of all, do not let Mikal Bridges get hot. Third of all, let's score the ball and not be so careless. And fourth of all, play a lick of defense. 5 words. Is it too much to ask for? Because we look gassed, and it's been since Saturday since we last played. All right, Sixers. Second half. Let's go. Let's get the second half started and flip the script. Let's go. Let's flip the script in the second half. Second half is underway. Here we go. Spencer Dinwiddie beginning with the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie going to get it over to Cameron Johnson, over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie. On his right, guarded by Tobias Harris. Dinwiddie going back to his left. Dinwiddie guarded by Maxey. Dinwiddie spinning. Dinwiddie going to kick out to Bridges. Bridges to Finney Smith for 3. Short. Tucker gets the rebound. All right, let's go. Harden with the ball down the other end. Harden guarded by Claxton. Harden looking for his options. Harden trying to set up the offense here. Gets it to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Finney Smith. Embiid going to drive. Embiid trying to put it up for 2. And where's the foul call there? No foul call on the play right there for literally no reason. Cameron Johnson with the ball going to get it to Nicholas Claxton. Claxton going to get it to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie putting it up for 2 and putting it in. Doc Rivers immediately wanting a timeout. Not how we wanted to start out the second half, ladies and gentlemen. But seriously, though, where was the foul call, though, when Embiid literally got demolished? Embiid literally got demolished on the other end. And, of course, whoop-de-doo-dah, they call no foul. Be his 15 boards already. No, he'll have a great second half. I hope so. Harden with 2 points and 5 turnovers. Ouch. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that he's got to stop being so careless with the ball. Like Burger King, it's solid. It's solid. Now, obviously, I haven't been to Burger King in a while. So, Chick-fil-A. If you're talking about the Chick-fil-A nuggets for the Chick-fil-A chicken, then hopefully the Sixers get them. But if you're saying that if I like Chick-fil-A, again, it's also pretty solid. Haven't been there in a few months, though. So it is what it is. It's 51, 76ers 44. Yes, I know. I'm not changing it after every commercial break, though, SG Sports Talk. I'm giving you guys an update throughout the game. But the Sixers need to start picking this up. Because at this point, I'm getting a headache out of all the mistakes we're making. And the fact that the refs did not blow the whistle, I'd say at least 4 or 5 times overall on what should have been foul calls. And all going in the Sixers' favor, too. Yeah, guys, but something just really needs to change. We need something to change, like, now. TV1 comes in here and says Burger King is owned by China. China. Top 5 basketball arenas. I'll be biased here. Number 1, Wells Fargo. Number 2, Oracle Arena. Well, the Chase Center now. Man, I don't even know the stadium names. That's a tough one. I don't even know a lot of the stadium names, to be honest, SC Sports Talk. All right, Sixers. Let's pick things up here. All right, Tobias Harris to do the inbound pass here. Look to inbound to James Harden. No, he'll inbound it to Tyrese Maxey. And the third quarter continues as Maxey will pass it over to Harden, and Harden will bring it down the floor. Harden going to his right. Harden gets it over to Embiid. Embiid getting double team, getting it over to Maxey. Maxey, the 3-ball in the corner, no good. Tucker will hustle for the rebound, get back to Maxey. Maxey, the 3-ball in the corner again, it's good. All right. Way to get the rebound, Tucker. There we go. There we go. Way to get the rebound, Tuck. And get out to Maxey for 3. Great job. It's great execution right there. Bridges trying to flip it out to Dinwiddie. That's intercepted by Tobias Harris, and he'll steal it and dunk it up and in for 2. There we go. There we go. An immediate timeout by Jock Vaughn. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Beautiful. Maxey misses the first three-pointer from the corner. Tucker gets the rebound on the miss, gets it back to Maxey in the corner, and then Tobias Harris answering with the steal and the dunk for 2 to make it a 2-point game, just like that. See how quickly it changes the game? Just like that. Bam! Staples Center, thank you. SC Sports Talk, since you're a Warriors fan, where would you rank the Chase Center? I know you probably miss Oracle Arena, but where would you rank the Chase Center? Barclays Center? The Target Center? Man, tell me you have the Chase Center in your top 5. I know you miss Oracle Arena. Man, you have it at 10? That is wild. A 10 out of 10? I mean, you have to have like the Chase Center number 1 if you're going to rate a 10 out of 10. And move all those other stadiums down by a spot. I mean, unless if you're putting the Chase Center at number 10. All right, we flipped the script a little bit. We're back in the game. And the game wasn't over from the get-go, but we really just made it a lot closer. Appreciate you guys for coming through. We still got 4 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys. So number 1, the Chase Center. Number 2, the Target Center. Number 3, the United Center. I don't even know who's in that center, to be completely honest. I'm telling you, just walking into the stadium of the Wells Fargo, and especially walking onto the court, is literally like awesome. It's so awesome when you just walk in. You literally walk in and you see the beautiful view of the court. It's amazing. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Third quarter continuing again. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie. And we go to by Tobias Harris. Dinwiddie going to get it over to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson back to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to get back over to Cameron Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie putting it up for 2 from the free throw line. No good. Going to be rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. All right, let's go. Let's go. Maxey with the ball guarded by Cameron Johnson. Gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris guarded by Spencer Dinwiddie. Harris putting the moves on. Harris backing in. Harris going to kick it out to Embiid. Embiid the pump fake. Embiid going to drive. Embiid putting it up for 2. Good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. 7-0 run for the Sixers in the last minute and 7 seconds. Let's go. Mikal Bridges with the ball guarded by Tobias Harris. Bridges around the screen. Bridges putting it up for 2. And it's good for Mikal Bridges. Here we go. Here's James Harden with the ball, bringing it down the floor. Harden. Looking for his options. Harden guarded by Finney Smith gets it to Embiid. Embiid getting double teamed out to Tucker in the corner. Gets over to Harris. Harris underneath the basket, dunking it down and in for 2. Let's go, Tobias. Let's go, Toby. Bridges going to kick it out to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Tyrese Maxey gets it over to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson going to spin and kick it out to Dinwiddie. Back over to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson going to try to get it to Claxton, and it's taken away by the Sixers. Maxey, the layup, no good. Harris, the putback is good right back. Do believe the Sixers will take the lead with that one. Again, I cannot see the full scoreboard. First lead for the Sixers since 32-31. So I guess they do have the lead by 1 point. Bridges responding with a 3 just like that. Nine of 24 from 3 for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden going to get it to Embiid. Back to Harden. Over to Tucker. Over to Harris. Harris to Maxey. Maxey wide open for 3. It's good. There we go. Tyrese Maxey's turning it on now. Let's go. Let's go. Maxey's turning it on now. Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie around the screen. Dinwiddie going to kick it out to Bridges. Bridges, the 3 ball. No good. Tucker gets the rebound. Gets it to Harden. Harden going to drive. Put it up for 2. No good. How you missed that, James? Bridges gets it to Dinwiddie to Cameron Johnson for 3. No good. Going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Tucker getting another rebound. Getting it to Tyrese Maxey over to James Harden. Sixers are 6 of 10 for the field in the quarter. Harden going to get it up to Embiid. Embiid getting double teamed. Embiid trying to find some space. Get it to Maxey. Maxey to Tucker in the corner for 3. No good for Tucker. And a foul going to be called on Brooklyn as they knock Embiid to the floor. Joel, please get up. Thank you. Top 5 MLB stadiums. Number 1, Oracle Park. Number 2, Yankee Stadium. Number 3, Wrigley Field. Number 4, Fenway Park. Number 5, Dodger Stadium. Mike Howard responds with, "We're not talking basketball, not baseball, SG." Maxie's having the game. Yeah, he needs to keep doing that, and we need a supporting cast around him. Remember I said Maxie was going to have a breakout performance in the playoffs? Yeah, I did remember that you saying that. He had an alright game on Saturday, but this is the game where he definitely has showed up. Here's James Harden when the ball gets over to Embiid. Embiid back to Harden, over to Harris, over to Maxey. Maxey at the baseline. Maxey going to kick it out. Tucker in the corner for 3 this time. No good. Tucker gets the rebound to Harden. The 3 at the top of the key. Good for James Harden. Let's go. Let's go, James. That's what we want to see from the Bear. That's right. Dinwiddie with the ball. Going to get it over to Bridges, to Cameron Johnson. Getting out to Dinwiddie, to Finney Smith. Finney Smith, the 3 from the wing. No good. Embiid's going to scoop up the rebound. Embiid taking it down the floor. Embiid. Then get it to Harden, over to Embiid. Embiid to Harris in the corner for 3. Good for Tobias Harris. Timeout, Brooklyn. The feed from Embiid. Timeout, Brooklyn Nets and Jock Boy. Let's go. Huge statement from the Sixers beginning the second half. My speeches work every single time. 64-56, just like that. Here we go. Yeah, let's go, Bruce Harper. My halftime speeches, ladies and gentlemen, they work every single time. This team wakes up and rises to the occasion every single time I give the halftime speech. Thank you. Thank you. Is that what we've been missing the whole time? Have we been missing a halftime speech? I gave it right there, and you know what? They listen to me. Thank you, Sixers. Y'all want me on your staff to actually do this in person or what? That's what I'm talking about right there. Which says every time. Exactly. They listen to my halftime speeches and they can't even hear me. They can't even hear me, Bleacher. That's what I'm saying. And B was fired up after that pass and that shot made by Tobias Harris. Here we go. Now run by the Sixers in about the last 2 minutes. Dinwiddie with the ball directing traffic. Gets it over to Bridges, over to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal back to Dinwiddie, to Bridges, over to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson, the 3 ball, good. There's Cameron Johnson, the first half Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson stay consistent, though, is the question for him. Harden with the ball currently. Harden going to get it to Embiid. Embiid doing with the double team, back to Harden, over to Maxey in the corner for 3. It is no good. Tucker trying to fight for the rebound, cannot do so. Royce O'Neal trying to get it over to Finney Smith, over to Bridges, puts it up for 2, no good. Harris gets the rebound to Harden, the 3 from the wing, no good. Going to be rebounded by Royce O'Neal. Going to get it to Dinwiddie, over to Bridges. Bridges going to fall to the ground. Embiid's going to help him up. What a nice block by Embiid. Beautiful. Beautiful from Embiid. Glenn Rivers is getting us this team while you are making things happen. I feel you should get at least 50% of Glenn Rivers' salary, as you're effective and he's not. And I'd stand up more than he is, man. I would stand up more than he is. Which is as fire. Here we go. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie guarded by James Harden. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie putting it up for 2. Blocked by Embiid again. Are you serious? There's no way. Can we get a challenge? Can we get a challenge right here? Yeah, I did in the backboard first. That's a good call. For a second, I thought he didn't. But Embiid would have had a nice block if it would have stood as a block for Embiid. As Tucker gets it to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Royce O'Neal. Embiid looking for his options, backing in, finding his positioning. Embiid still backing in for dear life. Royce O'Neal will be called for the foul here for the Brooklyn Nets. Joel Embiid is the MVP? Absolutely. For sure. You already know what it is, Bruce Harper. Tobias starts to do the inbound pass here for the Sixers. Harrison bounces it to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball gets it to Embiid. Embiid to Harden. Harden to Tucker. Back to Harden. Harden going to get it to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for two on the floater. No good. Harris trying also for the rebound. Can't get it. Cameron Johnson able to get the rebound for Brooklyn. And over to Royce O'Neal, over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Embiid. Dinwiddie dancing. Dinwiddie looking. Gets it to Cam Johnson. Johnson still dancing around. Johnson spinning. Johnson going to kick it out. Dinwiddie's wide open for three. No good. Harden's going to get the rebound. Harden going to launch it over to Maxey. Maxey putting it up for two. It's good and one for Tyrese. And 11 to the line to shoot one more. Let's go, Tyrese. Maxey's letting the people know what's up. Maxey with 23 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Tyrese Maxey is a grown man. Let's go. 3-point play is no good for Tyrese Maxey. Of course, as soon as I say something, Maxey misses a free throw. A 5-point lead for the Sixers right now. Joe Harris with the ball, guarded by Embiid. Gets it over to, so I do believe that was Mikal Bridges, over to Royce O'Neal, over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, guarded by Maxey. Dinwiddie driving. Dinwiddie spinning. Dinwiddie kicking out to Cameron Johnson, the three ball. No good. Going to be picked up by the Nets. And Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris taking the three now for the Nets. No good. Tucker's going to get the rebound. And Maxey will take the ball down the floor. Maxey going to his right, looking for more points here, looking for more additions to his stat line. Gets it to Harris, over to Embiid, and that is an easy foul. Easy foul. Easy foul on Royce O'Neal. What in the world was this, dude? Tossing the man like there's no tomorrow. Even the Nets bench was like, what are you doing? We are witnessing Maxey becoming a superstar. Maybe next year he'll be an all-star, man. Royce O'Neal's baby food for Embiid. Exactly. Baby food. That's how you describe Royce O'Neal compared to Embiid. As Maxey as the ball gets over to Embiid, Embiid guarded by Claxton. Embiid going to drive. Embiid going to try to kick it out to Melton, but going to be out of bounds off of the Sixers. It's going to be off of Embiid. It's going to be Nets ball. Royce O'Neal with the ball. Gets it over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Niang. Bridges looking for his options. Bridges still dancing. Bridges going to get to Royce O'Neal. Back to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Niang. Bridges, you're going to lose the ball, and it's going to be Sixers ball. Let's go. Good defense by Niang. Way to keep your hands up, George. There you go. Way to keep your hands up, George. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball. Bring it down the other end. Gets over to Tobias Harris. Harris going to lob it up to Embiid. Embiid going to lose it. Going to get it back. Embiid backing into Claxton. Embiid spinning. Embiid putting it up for two. Good, but a travel. Well, you gotta dribble the ball one more time, dude. Yeah, Embiid, you have to dribble the ball one more time before you do that, man. 14th turnover for the Sixers tonight. Claxton with the ball, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges putting it up for 2, and it's good. This Brooklyn Nets team is not going away. Maxey gets it to Harris. Harris guarded by Joe Harris. Tobias going to get it to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Bridges, gets it to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Claxton still. Embiid going to drive. Embiid thinking 2 and is going to get it to go. There you go, Joel. Let's go, Embiid. O'Neal gets it over to Mikal Bridges, over to O'Neal for 3. No good, and Embiid's going to get the rebound. And he'll get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid to Melton. Melton, the 3 ball. No good. Royce O'Neal's going to get the rebound. And he tried tossing it down to Cameron Johnson, but the deflected pass by DeAnthony Melton is going to prevent the touchdown pass from being converted, but it will remain Nets basketball. Or actually, that was Maxey flying in for the deflection before Cameron Johnson would have a chance. A great play by Tyrese. Tyrese is doing a really nice job. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie guarded by Georges Niang. Dinwiddie dancing. Dinwiddie spinning. Going to kick it out to Joe Harris. Harris guarded by Maxey. Gets it over to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal going to try to kick it out to Bridges, but Melton says, get that weak stuff out of here. Doc Rivers wants to travel for literally no reason. And there's Dan Burke. Mikal Bridges to do the inbound. Inbounds it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith going to drive on Embiid. Finney-Smith putting it up for 2. No good. Going to be rebounded by Georges Niang. That's right, Finney-Smith. You are baby food to Joel Embiid. You're considered baby food. As Maxey gets to McDaniels, over to Embiid. Embiid going to spin. Embiid going to drive. Put it up for 2. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Nets. Embiid's missed too many of those layups. Going to be excused from not making them. And Spencer Dinwiddie, as he was driving, is going to be fouled by Georges Niang, I do believe. We've really been making the Nets earn it. We've really been making the Nets earn it in this third quarter because they've been held to just 6 of 17 shooting. All right, Paul Reed's in for Joel Embiid. So we're going to save Joel Embiid up for the 4th. At some point. Here we go. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie guarded by Paul Reed. Dinwiddie going to dance. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie putting it up for 2, blocked by Paul Reed. Tucker going to pick it up, and great way to end off the third quarter. Let's go. Sixers back in front with the lead at the end of the third quarter. 68-63. Might be a slugfest, but the Sixers lead it by 5 over the Brooklyn Nets as we head to the fourth quarter in a low-scoring game. Hang on, guys. I'm fixing the scoreboard right now. I kept this as the third quarter, but it's the end of the third quarter. Come on, Sixers. Let's close this out. Let's go up 2-0 in this series. Yes, sir, Bruce Harper. One more quarter to go. One more quarter. Let's get up 2-0 on this team. Let's get up 2-0 on this team. Even if it's a slugfest win. Let's get up 2-0 on this Brooklyn Nets team. Appreciate the 6 people still tuning in, guys. Appreciate you all. We dominated the third, and I predict we'll do it again in the fourth. We'll see. We did a really nice job though in the third quarter. 28 points. 28. 24. 24 points. Definitely was a way in stepping up when it mattered. If we can kind of repeat that in the fourth quarter, we can win this game. We can go up 2-0 in this series. We want as much rest as possible before the second round. Phil Brooklyn doesn't even deserve a team as the people that live there don't appreciate basketball like we do in Philly. Facts. Let's go, Sixers. Fourth quarter. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I saw his tweets. Yeah, he's at the game tonight. I'm sure he's enjoying his time right now. I'm sure it's a great experience going there on your own or just with like one other person. I know it's like a great experience, Here we go. Time for the fourth quarter. Even though it'll be a slugfest, let's win this game. Let's win this game no matter how close and how much of a slugfest it will be. Tyrese Maxey has a third of the Sixers' entire points right now. That is insane. And when Embiid gets on the floor, I expect him to ball out in the fourth quarter. So I'll guarantee it'll be at least the halfway point. As Harden's going to get it over to DeAnthony Melton, over to James Harden. Harden, round a screen from Niang. Harden going to get it out there to Niang. Niang trying to get back to Reed, and it's going to be tipped and stolen by Joe Harris. Who'll get it over to Spencer Dinwiddie, over to Royce O'Neal, over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Georges Niang. Dinwiddie dancing. Dinwiddie going to go fading mid-range jumper, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. Don't let Spencer Dinwiddie get hot. Melton with the ball going to drive. Melton, the layup is no good. I thought he was going to get that. It was close for Melton, too. Melton will shoot 2 free throws at the line. Foul will be calling Nicholas Claxton. First one on the line is no good for DeAnthony Melton. Come on, D-Melt. We need you. The Nets win this. They take over home court advantage. Second one on the line for DeAnthony Melton is good. Overall in the series, though, Lucas, we have home court advantage, though. But they have 4 of their next... They have like 3 of the next 7. As the shot is up and in for Spencer Dinwiddie, with the foul being called on DeAnthony Melton. 3 of the next 5 in Brooklyn is what I'm trying to say. Spencer Dinwiddie with 11 points tonight, and he will make the and one opportunity to complete the 3-point play. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Let's not go away. Melton with the ball. Melton, guarded by Claxton. Paul Reed gets tossed to the floor. It's going to be on Spencer Dinwiddie. And Dinwiddie knows it too. Yeah, Dinwiddie knows. Dinwiddie knew it as soon as he did the action. Joe Harris will go to the bench, though, for the Brooklyn Nets, and I do believe it's going to be Seth Curry in the game for the Nets as well. As Harden has the ball, guarded by Nicholas Claxton. Harden looking for just dribbling with it. Harden going to drive. Harden putting it up for two, no good. McDaniels trying to put it back. Reed picks up the rebound. Reed to Melton, the three. No good. Deflected back out. And a whistle, and it's going to be on Brooklyn. It's good hustle by the Sixers in the second half so far, ladies and gents. As Melton gets it over to James Harden on the inbound. Harden gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris going to put it up, and he's going to not get it in. Reed, however, going to clean up the mess and is going to get it to go under the basket. Let's go. Here we go. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie guarded by James Harden. Dinwiddie dancing. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie going to kick it out to Seth Curry. Curry guarded by McDaniels. Curry putting it up for two. No good. Harden's going to get the rebound out of that. Harden going to drive. Going to lob it up for McDaniels. McDaniels will not get it to go. McDaniels, you just need to throw it down. They're going to call a jump ball between Paul Reed and Dorian Finney-Smith. Great hustle by Paul Reed. Like, why was Harden trying to even get involved in that? He would have lost the jump ball against Finney-Smith. Hope we draft Lucas Van Ness at 10 if he's still available. He's a beast. I think he'll be available at 10. But if this guy is there at 10, I want Jalen Carter. But if not, I'd either take Miles Murphy or Lucas Van Ness. I wouldn't mind either edge rusher or Jalen Carter at 10. You might need to try out for Jalen Carter, though, because some people in the mock drafts have been saying that Carter's only going to fall to 5 as Paul Reed will win the tip at the free throw line. Got to Harden and Maxey, back over to Harden. Harden guarded by Royce O'Neal. Harden going to go to his left. Harden going to dance. Harden going to go step back three. Good for James Harden when it matters most. There we go, James. There we go. Attaboy, James Harden. Let's go. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie going to drive. Dinwiddie going to back in. Dinwiddie putting it up for two. And it's going to be an air ball. Wait a second. Was it deflected by Tyrese? Paul Reed kept it safe. They're going to actually give it to the Nets. And Jalen McDaniels almost with the steal, but too much contact made by him against Mikal Bridges. Phil Carter will go earlier as he is a generational talent, in my opinion. But he actually was really bad at his Pro Day and Combine. Now, he couldn't even finish some of the drills. Griff Carter's there. We need to grab him fast. He's amazing. Facts. Here we go. The refs use suck chances. Royce O'Neal shoots a three, puts it up. No good, but they get their own rebound. Bridges trying to put it back for two. No good. And Tobias Harris will pick it up. Doc, get off the court, dude. He's like a dancing pony out here. What is he doing? What is Doc Rivers doing galloping on the court, bro? And what was that from Paul Reed? Like, what was he doing? So we're not gonna mention what Doc Rivers was doing on the court. He was literally galloping. He's galloping down the floor. Dinwiddie with the ball gets over to Seth Curry, over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to drive, kick out to Royce O'Neal for three. No good. Tobias Harris gets the rebound. Gets it to McDaniels. McDaniels. Guarded by Bridges. Gets it to Maxey. Maxey gets it to Harden. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey. Going to take a three at the top of the key. No good. Harden trying to fight for the rebound. Can't do so over Dinwiddie and Cameron Johnson. Dinwiddie getting it to Cam Johnson for three. No good. Maxey going to take the rebound. So far, Cameron Johnson has not been consistent in the second half compared to what he did in the first half. Maxey gets it to James Harden. Going to lob it up to Tobias Harris. Harris. Going to spin. Harris putting it up for two. The finger roll is good for Tobias. Let's go, Toby. Way to put in that work, Toby. Let's go. No points for the Nets scored in the last 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Bridges. Going to get denied by the Sixers, but gifted it right back to Cameron Johnson. Out to Curry for three. Good. Are you serious? Why would you just dump it out there? Why would you just dump it out there to Cameron Johnson? We're probably going to need Embiid back in this game soon. And Embiid needs to start lighting things up. Here we go. There's Maxey with the ball. Maxey. Going to get it to James Harden. Harden. Waiting for his opportunity. And they'll call a foul here against the Brooklyn Nets. Or they'll call a timeout. I don't even know why he participated in the combine. First of all, I mean, he has to if he's a draft prospect. But, I mean, he just could have canceled, like, his pro day or something. He didn't have anything to gain as real football. People know he's the real deal. Obviously, they know he's the real deal, but, like, if you're in the combine, if you're in the combine and if you are a draft prospect, you got to participate. You can skip, like, events and stuff, but, come on, you got to do the combine. You have to. Especially if you're a draft prospect. If you're a draft prospect like Jalen Carter, you have to participate in the combine. You can skip events though, like the quarterbacks do. I miss Seth Curry. I do too. I mean, he was a really good shooter for our team, Lucas. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. I miss Seth Curry too, man. Yeah, guys, let's see if the Sixers can close out this game. It's going to be a low-scoring finish for sure. 76-71, 6:43 left to go. I need Embiid to get things going once he gets back in. Tucker has literally been a non-factor in this game at all. And same thing going to Harden, and I'm wearing the shirt too. I'm wearing the shirt too, and Harden has been a non-factor in this game as well. 3 of 2 for the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Hasn't even shot a free throw all day. Like, come on. Come on now. Not to mention the bench has literally disappeared into space. Only 15 points combined between Paul Reed and DeAnthony Melton. Mikal Bridges is also having a rough night, too. Same thing with Royce O'Neal. Dinwiddie has yet to get on the board. Makes sense. Yeah, you got to participate in the combine, but you can skip events if you choose to do so. Like the quarterbacks, they don't have to throw. They don't have to participate in some of the drills, but you have to participate in the combine in some of the events. All right, Embiid's back in. Should have all the starters in, I'm going to assume. -1 and Jalen McDaniels. So I think we're running Jalen McDaniels with the starting lineup. And I think he's replacing PJ Tucker, I'm pretty sure. McDaniels inbounds it to Maxey. Here we go. Continuing the fourth quarter. Maxey gets to Embiid over to Harris. Harris, beautiful play. But they'll call it on the floor, I think. They'll call it on Cameron Johnson, though. Come on, man. Let's get a crazy type of win. Embiid with a nice pass too to Tobias Harris. Really nice pass. Tobias Harris will shoot 2, though. First one on the line for Tobias Harris is good. Tobias Harris is doing a really nice job. 8 of 14 from the field. 1 of 3 from three-point range. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Tobias Harris is doing really nicely right now. And maybe he's the breakout player for the Sixers in the postseason. Good defense or bad offense. Can I just say both? Because I think it's kind of that Gibbonson. I think it's kind of both, to be honest with you, Mike Howard. Here we go. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Dinwiddie going to his right. Dinwiddie going to kick it out to Royce O'Neal. O'Neal, the three-point jumper, no good, and Embiid's going to get the rebound again. That's going to be rebound number 18 for Joel Embiid. That is insane. Harris with the ball, going to get it to James Harden. Harden flips to Maxey, over to Embiid. Embiid getting double-teamed again. Embiid to Maxey. Maxey to McDaniels. McDaniels coming inside, back outside, finds Embiid. They're going to call a foul on the Brooklyn Nets again. They're going to call it on the former Philadelphia 76er, Seth Curry. I believe that's going to be number 1 on Seth. All right, Embiid, put these in. Let's go. We need you to step things up here in the final 6 minutes. First one on the line for Embiid is good. Embiid's really just not had that opportunity because, like, every single time he gets the ball, he's literally been double-teamed, like, every single time. You might want to double-team Maxey, if anybody, and same with Tobias Harris instead of Embiid. Second one on the line for Embiid is good, so that'll be 14 points for Joel Embiid. Embiid's dominating, though, on the boards. Here we go. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball. Gets it over to Mikal Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie over to Bridges. Bridges up the baseline. Bridges going to kick it out to Seth Curry, taking the three-pointer. No good. But another foul going to be called on the Sixers. Looks like it's going to be on Maxey. Second on Tyrese, man. Second foul on Tyrese Maxey. First one on the line for Seth Curry is good. This Brooklyn Nets team will not go anywhere. Second one on the line for Seth Curry is good. And keep in mind, he gets 3 at the line because he did take a three-pointer. Third one at the line for Seth Curry is missed. So we'll go 2 of 3 from the line on this trip. Joe McDaniels will pick up the rebound and give it to Maxey. So here we go. Maxey with the ball, bring it down the other end. Maxey gets it to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Embiid getting double-teamed. Embiid kicking out to McDaniels. McDaniels to Maxey. Maxey, the 3-ball. Good! Tyrese Maxey with a beautiful shot when it matters most. Beautiful from Tyrese. Let's go. Dinwiddie gets it over to Seth Curry. Back over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie going to kick it out to Royce O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie guarded by Embiid. Dinwiddie taking a step. Now going to drive. Dinwiddie going to put it up for 2. No good. Harris going to pick up the rebound. Tobias Harris is absolutely dominating this game tonight. Harris with the ball. Going to get it to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Bridges. Maxey going to lob it up to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Maxey to Harden. Harden going to dance. Harden going to go step back three. We need it, James. No good. It's going to be rebounded by the Nets. O'Neal getting it to Seth Curry. Curry out to Dinwiddie. Over to Royce O'Neal at the top of the key for three. Good. This team is not going anywhere. 10 of 31 from three for the Sixers. 12 of 38 from three for Brooklyn. Harden with the ball getting into Embiid. Embiid backing in. Embiid finding some space for the moment. Kicking out to Maxey. Maxey, another open three. No good. Going to be rebounded by Cameron Johnson. Going to get down there to Seth Curry. Curry driving into Johnson. Denied by Embiid. The swat. McDaniels to Maxey. Maxey, the drive. Denied by Brooklyn. But it will be a goaltend for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal wants them to look at it. Embiid with a massive swat. Saying, get that weak stuff out of here. Weak sauce. Going to blow the opportunity past me? Well, I'm going to do it right back. Yeah, it went off the backboard by a mile. Not even close. Wasted challenge by Jock Vaughn. All right, we lead it by 9 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Embiid is absolutely dominated on the boards tonight. 18 rebounds for Joel Embiid, 7 assists. He's 3 assists away from a triple-double, pulling off a Nikola Jokic. Tyrese Maxey's done a really nice job with 28 points. Tobias Harris with 20 and Embiid with 14. Those have been our 3 main scorers right there. Maxey, Harris, and Embiid. Even though Embiid has only had 14 points, he's absolutely dominated on the boards and has also done a great job on defense. Be crazy rim protection. That's what I'm saying. Mike Howard. Joel Embiid is the MVP. You just need to announce the MVP to Joel Embiid already. Like, what don't we understand? What don't we understand at this point? Can we just not admit that Embiid is the MVP? Like, who's going to beat him for the MVP? That's what I would like to know. We're up by 9 with a little less than 4 minutes left. Let's finish the job. Let's finish the job, grab game 2, and go to Brooklyn. I know if we take at least 1 of 2 at the Barclays Center, and hopefully come back and finish it on our home floor. Sixers have done a great job, though, on the Nets in the second half. First half, they allowed 49 points on Brooklyn. Second half, they only allowed 27. So, defensively, they're doing a really nice job in the second half on Brooklyn. Sixers doing about the same effort in terms of scoring as well between the two halves. First half of the Sixers, they put up 44 points. Second half, they put up 41. Tonight, though, Maxey and Tobias Harris have really been the real deal for the Sixers. Tobias Harris has really stepped it up in the postseason. Has really stepped it up over the past few games. Pretty much in a big span of the regular season, we saw Tobias Harris struggling ever since that point. Once the postseason has come, Tobias Harris has really looked like a new man out here. All right, fourth quarter continues. Under 4 minutes left. O'Neal with the ball gets over to Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back out to Royce O'Neal, over to Mikal Bridges, finger rolling it up and 2 and putting it in. Harrison bounces it quickly to James Harden. Harden will take the ball down the floor. Harden, guarded by Bridges, gets it over to McDaniels. McDaniels, guarded by Seth Curry, gets it over to James Harden. Harden gets it to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Royce O'Neal. Embiid going to come through and throw it down with two grown man hands. Let's go, Joel. That's the MVP right there. Dinwiddie getting kicked out. Seth Curry for three. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. We'll get it to James Harden. Harden going to give it to Maxey as Maxey was directing the offense. Maxey going to get it to Embiid. Embiid, guarded by Royce O'Neal. Embiid dancing. Embiid looking, spinning. Going to fade for two on this one. Good for Joel Embiid. Unbelievable shot by the big fella. 6 of 11 for Embiid. Cameron Johnson gets over to Royce O'Neal. Back to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson putting it up for two. Embiid was just standing right there. And apparently they're going to call a foul on Joel Embiid. That is ridiculous. How do you call a foul on Joel Embiid and he's just standing there like this? He's standing there like this. And also, by the way, Royce O'Neal is baby food to Joel Embiid. Royce O'Neal is literally baby food. As Curry gets it over to Mikal Bridges, taking a three at the top of the key, and it's good. Brooklyn is not going away yet. Embiid with 18 points and 18 rebounds. 4 assists away from a triple-double. As Embiid has the ball, gets it out there to Maxey in the corner for three. Good for Tyrese. What a performance by Tyrese Maxey today. Cameron Johnson with the ball gets it over to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. Maxey gets the rebound. Maxey gets it to Harden. Harden gets it to Embiid. Embiid back to James Harden. Harden. Back to Maxey. Maxey, the three at the top of the key. Oh, Harris gets the rebound, though. Harris to Harden. Harden to Embiid. And Embiid gets absolutely poke-checked to the floor by Royce O'Neal. And that's who the foul will be called on. It's either the fourth or fifth foul on Royce O'Neal. And that's sending Embiid to the line. 6 of 6 from the line tonight for Joel Embiid. Appreciate the 8 people still tuning in. Minute 16 left to go. First one on the line for Embiid is good. The reason why Embiid just hasn't scored a lot is because he's been double-teamed at least every single play. Every single play, Embiid has been double-teamed and hasn't been able to find much success, so he's had to pass it out. And the second one on the line for Joel Embiid is good to stay a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Time out, Brooklyn and Jacque Vaughn. But what a factor Joel Embiid has played in this game. 20 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. That's the MVP. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Embiid only scored 20 points. Where's his 30-point performance at? Embiid's not going to get the 30-point games all the time. As long as he has a supporting cast, Embiid doesn't need to score 30 points every single game. Embiid can only display what he can give you. As long as you see a supporting cast as well, then you will find some hope. Not to mention that the 71 of 94 points tonight for the Sixers have come from Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey. The other 23 have come from Harden, Melton, and Paul Reed. Here we go. Minute 16 left to go. Let's finish this out. Let's finish this up. Take a 2-0 series lead. Let's finish this. Let's finish this once and for all. Cameron Johnson to do the inbound. Gets it into Royce O'Neal, taking an immediate three. Way off target, and Embiid's getting another rebound. The 19th rebound for Embiid. Harris with the ball getting double teamed now. Harris lobbing up to Harden. Harden to Maxey. Maxey too easy. 33 now for Tyrese. Maxey having a beautiful performance. Bridges getting it to Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson spinning. Cameron Johnson putting it up for two. No good. But a foul called on the Sixers. It's going to be called on Tobias Harris. It's going to be number 4, I think, on Toby. .1 seconds left, away from being up 2-0 in this first round series. First one on the line for Cameron Johnson's no good. Will the Sixers fans go home with some chicken nuggets and potentially a win here in Game 2? I knew we would take control of the game. You were right, Bruce Harper. You were right because of my halftime speech. Second one on the line, though, was good, though, for Cameron Johnson, so they thought of some hope. Inbound passes in from Harris to Harden. Harden will get it back to Harris. Harris going to get it to Maxey. Maxey just looking to let it out, get it out there to Tobias Harris. Harris back to Maxey. Maxey to Harden. Harden getting it to Maxey. Maxey, another three. Misses it. Harris gets the rebound. Harris getting it out there, and that should do it. Harris to Embiid. And they're just going to run this out. 8.8 seconds left. Nobody cares. Speech woke us up. Yeah. I feel we could be the Nets without it, the beard and without Embiid. Nah, I wouldn't be so cocky about that one, man. But that it will end this game. The Philadelphia 76ers will defeat the Brooklyn Nets in a slugfest in this game tonight by a final score of 96-84. But that does not matter, as the Sixers will take a 2-0 series lead. With a statement made in the second half. Can't do it in the future rounds, though. You got to be perfect for 4 quarters in the second round, but you know, just worried about this game and any game going forward. Not really going to be concerned about the future. But huge win for the Sixers tonight. Even though it was a slugfest type of win, Sixers still get the job done. 96-84 in a little slugfest type of game. Just like that, Sixers will lead it the series 2-0. Sixers win, yeah, coming from Bruce Harper. Let's go. Great game from the Sixers. Great statement made in the second half. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, man, with the Sixers getting the win, y'all know what we need to do, man. Play the song. Let's go, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, since y'all got it to 10 likes at halftime, I think I should run it back. But what do you guys think? And the fact we're up 2-0 in the series, what do you guys think? Should we run this back? Y'all got to 10 likes at halftime, and we ended up winning a slugfest today. Do we run that back right now? Let me know in the chat right now. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know right now. Do we run it back and y'all got 10 likes at halftime? Do we run it back right now? Do we run that back? Because I don't think I got enough of that. I don't think I got enough of that. Someone let me know in the chat. Do we run that back right now? I want to run it back. Let me know what you guys think. Do we run it back? Do we run it back right now? Do we run that back? We got the yes from Bruce Harper confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got to do, man? We got to run that back, so let's do it. Let's go, ladies and gents. What a win today. Good win today. We didn't play a good game and we still won by 12. That's facts right there. We don't play our best against teams that aren't that good. That's because we overlooked them. Reservice, it's time to dance. Let's dance. Oh, we danced. We danced for sure. But good win, you know. Grinded out win. Can't happen in the future, but a win's a win at the end of the day. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we're going to go over the final stats here, and then we are going to get out of here and head out for the night and enjoy this victory. We are going to reset for what I do believe is Thursday, I want to say. Yeah, Thursday is the next game. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the final stats right now, and then we're going to get out of here. So starting off on the Brooklyn Nets side, Cameron Johnson led the way for the Brooklyn Nets in this one with 28 points, 4 rebounds and assists, 2 steals in the block. Mikal Bridges following it up with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Spencer Dinwiddie following it up with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Seth Curry off the bench putting up 9 points and 4 assists. Royce O'Neal putting up 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And then Dorian Finney-Smith rounding it out, finishing with 8 points, 7 rebounds and assists, and 2 steals to end off the final stats for the Brooklyn Nets. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side. Tyrese Maxey leads the way for the Philadelphia 76ers with 33 points, 3 rebounds, and a block. Joel Embiid following that up with a double-double, almost putting up a triple-double in this game tonight with just 20 points, but 19 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. Tobias Harris following it up with also a double-double, putting up 12 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. D'Anthony Melton off the bench, putting up 9 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal, as well as 2 blocks. James Harden putting up 8 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. And then Paul Reed rounding it out, finishing with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and a block to end off the final stat lines for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats right now as the Philadelphia 76ers finish shooting the ball 45% from the field to the Brooklyn Nets 37.5%. The Philadelphia 76ers finish shooting the ball 31.4% from three-point range to the Brooklyn Nets 31%. Philadelphia 76ers finish shooting the ball 81.3% from the free throw line to the Brooklyn Nets 64.7%. Philadelphia 76ers out-rebounded the Brooklyn Nets 56-33, and same on the offensive side of the ball, 13-5. The Brooklyn Nets actually out-assisted the Philadelphia 76ers 24-21. Brooklyn Nets also had more steals than the Philadelphia 76ers 10-8. The Sixers had more blocks than the Brooklyn Nets in this game, 7-1. The Brooklyn Nets absolutely dominated the turnover battle over the Philadelphia 76ers despite it not being enough, 19-9. The Philadelphia 76ers had more points in the paint than the Brooklyn Nets, 46-22, and a total of 42 personal fouls called, 22 on the Philadelphia 76ers and 20 called on the Brooklyn Nets. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is how the final stats come to an end. Sixers get the win in this one, 96-84. But at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, we cannot continue to start slow. We got to start fast, and we got to not be so careless with the basketball since we almost had 20 turnovers in this game. But you know what? A win's a win, and we're going to enjoy it, and we're going to reset for Thursday's matchup with the Brooklyn Nets, where we will be the road team, and we will be in Brooklyn for that matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that is pretty much going to do it from me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. The Sixers win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.